What's happening, my go-getters, and welcome to another episode of Seb's SMS. I'm sending you a message about your family again, you and your parents, you and the things that you don't want to become. Let me tell you in this episode why you don't want to become like them, but the more you becoming like them. This is the message I'm sending you. You better catch it. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to give you one principle, one question that's going to solve all your problems about that matter. You know what? This is the message I'm sending you. Saturday morning session, Seb's SMS. Let's go.
Sebastian Baton is now very much the Anglophile.
Saturday morning session. Seb's SMS. I'm sending you a message. You better catch it.
But when it comes to the football,
What's happening, my people? Talk to me. Talk to me real quick, as usual. It's Saturday morning. You're busy. You're about to get into your weekend. Your weekend has started already. So let me give you a little boost for the weekend because you know the drill. You know what we're doing with one another. We're helping out. We're helping each other out. And everything that I'm telling you, this is something I lived. I swear. This is my life. But last week, on the back of last week, I wanted to carry on talking about, the relationship that we have with our eldest. I would say eldest, not necessarily your parents, but your eldest. You don't want to be like them because you know what? You're growing up. You said, when I'm going to grow up, when I'm going to be a big man, when I'm going to be a big woman, I'm never a mature one. I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be like my mom. I don't want to be like my big brother, my big sister, my uncle, my aunt. Okay, cool. We all say that because we've acknowledged things that apparently we don't like about them. So, they're giving us an example. But why are we following the same path? When you look at your life, you are following the same path. Let me tell you why. Because, and this is a principle this is what I call the chameleon idea principle. You are copycatting unconsciously their behavior. Because of what? Because when you're young, your brain ain't developed enough. It is in a process of developing. So you're learning, you're getting stuff. But you are doing what you see. You are copycatting what you see. Not necessarily what you've been told, but the behavior that you saw. So that's why, even if you don't want something, it's getting into your hard drive. It's getting in your brain and it's getting stuck there. But you don't realize that. But this is those moments are the moment that's forming you, that building you on the inside. But the more you're trying to go against your parents, for example, the more you're trying to get against, the more you're becoming like them. Because it's like two forces. You have an invisible force that it's already embedded in you without your authorization because you're a kid. Then you're growing up, so you're trying to become your own person and you're opposing two forces. So that takes a lot of energy out of you. But the more you're telling yourself when you're driving, I don't want to hit the wall, I don't want to hit the wall, you keep talking, you keep mentioning the wall, you're going to get the wall. So the more you're trying to not be like somebody, the more emphasis and consciously you're putting towards that thing. And you be becoming exactly the same. Even though you can see what you don't like about that person. That's exactly, for me, I used to say, no, I don't want to be like my dad. I'm never going to be like my dad. And I ended up finding myself, like, even physically, crossing my arms, straight face, like my dad does. And when I looked at myself in the mirror and I worked on myself, this is what I want you to do. I realized, Seb, you're doing exactly like him. And then that creates frustration within yourself because you don't understand why. Because that's something you don't like. It's not a matter of you liking it or not. You got to acknowledge, you got to be aware that it's already embedded in you. So don't fight it. Now let me give you my solution. Because it happens to all of us. I want you to ask yourself all the time, what I'm doing, is it mine or is it being given to me? Has it been given to me? the way you behave, the way you react, the way you think, just ask yourself, is it something that is actually mine, something that I've decided to do because I like it? Or it's been given to me, it's been, from generation to generation, from whatever environment is coming from. Make the difference between what belongs to your parents as a character, as a even flaws, bad thing that you don't like, but you're still doing it, and things that actually makes you feel good. If you can make this difference, you're gonna be able to say that, okay, no, this is not mine. I don't have to carry that out or carry that on because that belongs to my dad, that belongs to my mom, that belongs to whoever. That doesn't belong to me. It's been given to me. So if it's been given to me, you have the right to give it back. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to really emphasize on that idea for this weekend, for the next week. Work on that. This is my challenge of the day. I want you to ask yourself, if I don't want to look like somebody, what the thing that I do exactly the same as that my parents or my mom or dad, does it belong to me? And you're going to find, I can't answer that question for you, but this is your homework. Because when you get into that green rectangle, what does that represent? Your life and your life only. You know the drill. Take what is yours. It's yours. It's your life that we're talking about. Your life. So nobody's going to come and do for you what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Come on. Get up. Wake up. Get up and work. It's time. It's time to go and take what is yours because it's our life, because the power, the strength, the happiness, the health, the wealth, the money, the love, the family, the development, the success, the sharing. We don't only take it. You don't have to only take it like that. You don't have to be timid when you take it. No, you don't have to. We don't take it. What we're doing, we snatch it. You snatch it. Because when it's yours, you don't have to ask any permission to take what is yours. So go and get it done. Come on, it's time now. Winning time, champion time. Listen, that was your homeboy Seb Basson, aka Baby Bass, always there to serve you. You know what I'm saying? We're together, right? I'm your coach, I'm your brother, I'm your speaker, I'm your teammate. Listen, anything you need, holler at me. Take what is yours. You know what? In the meantime, if you have a game, have a good game. Have a good weekend with your family, spouse, husband, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Your kids. Enjoy yourself. Ask yourself, who does that belong to? Me or somebody else? This is the message I'm sending you. You better catch it. See you next week. Bye-bye. Lots of love. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Come on. Let's go. Rah!